Greg Forzani with another Don't Miss the Point of Business videos. I just want to share that recently with one of our clients, there's two partners run a business, and they're both serial entrepreneurs, meaning, which I love, by the way, meaning they got lots of ideas on how to make things great and expand and things to put in, and like all entrepreneurs, there's so many things we want to add to our business, do in our business, expand our business, whatever it is, change people, do with people, train people, etc. And we start this big kind of list. Well, some of us start a list, some of us try and keep it all up here. So you got it all up here, and you're stressed and running around and busy, and you don't know which direction to look or what to do. So what we did with them recently was said, okay, we're going to use one of the tools we have, which is to get them organized and kind of lower stress. So we took all that stuff up here and we threw it down into a tool we created, which separates all these ideas that cause all this anxiety, all these ideas, into three categories. And we separate them into, so three categories. We separate them into one, what we call game changers. So a game changer is, it will have a significant impact on the business, meaning completely alter the look of your profit and loss statement. Second group we call big rocks. And a big rock would be, and you probably heard this terminology before, but a big rock would be, in our definition, something that has a significant impact to the P&L. It has a real impact to the P&L, meaning it could impact revenue, it could impact cost of goods, or it could impact expenses. So third one is pebbles. And pebbles means it could have an impact to the business, but not necessarily a significant impact to the P&L. And we got to get good at separating those two, the difference between a pebble and a big rock. A pebble is something you might think is great, which might be a different color on your logo, or a different design on a business card. However, ask yourself the question, is that going to have a significant impact on my P&L? If it's not, then it's probably considered a pebble. If this thing you're thinking about will have a significant impact on the P&L, it's a big rock. Now, if it's going to have an overwhelming, completely change the business, completely change the P&L impact, then it's a game changer. And here's what we did with them and their team. We said, let's create those three lists, and then let's allocate time every week to work on an item from each of those lists. So we're not saying to put things on a pebble list and never touch them or never work on them. We're saying allocate the appropriate amount of time to big rocks, to game changers, big rocks, and pebbles. Allocate the appropriate amount of time for your team to work on each list. And all you really need to do is, when that time allocation comes up, go work on something from that list. If it's the time allocation for big rocks, go grab something from your big rock list. If it's a time allocation for pebbles, go grab something from your pebble list. And keep working on those things and keep moving the ball forward on all of them. And that'll allocate your time, and you'll be able to do all three. Now, you can decide how much time you want to allocate for each list. Meaning, if you want to put 4 hours aside per week on your game changer, and 2 hours aside per week on your big rocks, and 1 hour aside per week on your pebbles, that's your choice. But great way to park the ideas on a list, get them out of here, take away the distraction and the stress, and kind of slow the game down and slow the anxiety down. You can sleep better, you can feel organized, and more importantly, your team understands what they're supposed to work on, and they can get organized, and you get way more productive. So again, don't miss the point on this.